Okay, so picture this. A sudden, violent confrontation inside a quiet hobby shop. A single tiny thumb drive that holds a truly damning truth. And then a massive cover-up, pulled off by the one person you'd least expect.
All right, let's just jump right in. This is really the core of the whole thing, isn't it? It's the one question that drives this entire story. What kind of secret is so huge, so dangerous, that a sheriff, the guy who's supposed to be enforcing the law, would risk everything to bury it?
So, where does all this chaos kick off? You'd probably never guess. It all starts in this totally ordinary place where one small piece of tech is about to blow everything wide open. Yeah, I'm talking about an old remote control store. You know the type. Shelves full of model cars, planes, that kind of thing. It's in there that a team gets their hands on a thumb drive, and they're just about to find out what's on it. But turns out they are not the only ones interested in what's on that drive. And bam, this is where it all goes sideways. And I mean fast. We're talking 10 seconds. The sheriff just shows up, barges in, and without even a warning, he fires his gun at this guy, Hermes. Hermes gets hit, he panics, he runs, and in the chaos, he drops the drive. It's brutal, it's quick, and the message is crystal clear. Back off. So with Hermes gone and the sheriff now looming over them, the team finally gets to see what's on this drive. What could possibly be worth all this violence? So let's break down what's actually on this thing. First, you see this person they call the Prince. He's just chatting with some guy, looks totally normal, like they're old pals. But then it gets weird. The other guy touches the Prince's shoulder, and just for a split second, his eyes flash completely black. Then the Prince walks into room 118 all by himself. A little while later, he comes out wiping blood from his mouth and just leaves. Chilling stuff. And get this detail. 8 minutes. That's how long he was in that room. The footage doesn't show us what went on inside, but the blood he's wiping away when he leaves, well, that tells a pretty dark story. Think about it. 8 minutes isn't an accident. That's a long, deliberate amount of time for whatever happened in there. And this is what's so wild. You've got this crazy contrast, right? On the surface, it looks like just a friendly chat between two acquaintances. But that flash, those black eyes, that one little moment just peels back the curtain and shows you there's something seriously wrong, something sinister hiding just beneath the surface. Now, while all this is going down, the shooting, the shocking footage, the sheriff, there's another piece to this puzzle, a really important one. A key member of the team is, well, he's just gone, completely MIA. So, the big question is, where in the world was Gabriel? You know, while his team is staring down the barrel of a sheriff's gun and uncovering this insane secret, he's off on a completely different chase of his own. Turns out he saw something, some kind of phantom or specter, and he just took off after it, chasing it right through downtown Birmingham. He's trying to tail it, but poof, it just disappears into a crowd, and he loses it. And the crazy part? The team didn't even notice he was missing until the whole thing at the RC store was over. Just another layer of mystery on an already insane situation. Okay, let's circle back to that RC store, because what the sheriff does next, well, this is the move that changes everything. So the sheriff watches the footage. He sees the black eyes, he sees the blood, he sees exactly what they saw. And what does he do? Does he book it into evidence? Nope. He takes the thumb drive and the computer it was on, and he completely destroys them, wipes out the only proof that any of this ever happened. And if that wasn't enough, he then looks them dead in the eye and delivers this bombshell. He says, the case will be closed with a firm, unknown perpetrator to blame. I mean, wow. That's not just getting rid of evidence. That is a straight-up official declaration of a cover-up. He's burying this deep. And that brings us right back to where we started. The evidence is gone. The case is officially solved with a phantom culprit. So you have to ask yourself, who or what is the sheriff protecting? And why is he willing to commit a crime himself to keep the prince's dark secrets safe?